Never question God's plan. I think when things happen sometimes and they don't necessarily go our way, we kind of feel like, why did this happen? Like, what is happening here? I really didn't see this coming. I really wasn't prepared for this. Why is this happening? And we can kind of like work ourselves up a little bit, trying to figure out why. Stop right there. The truth is, there are some things in this life you will never be able to comprehend. You will never be able to understand it because at the end of the day, there's a higher intelligence here. Like, God knows exactly what He's doing for you and your life. God knows you better than you know yourself. God knows everything that has happened and everything that is yet to happen. So human beings are so limited in the sense that we can only really see like yesterday, today, and maybe tomorrow. But even then, it's completely out of our hands. Like, we don't know if we're going to wake up tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You can have an idea of what might happen tomorrow. Maybe you're going to go to work, maybe you're going to have a certain breakfast. You can have an idea for sure. You might even have an idea of your life for the next year or two. You might even have plans going up to even 5 or 10 years, maybe. Maybe you see your future laid out with certain people. But it's not for certain. We can have a vision, but ultimately, God knows you better than you know yourself. He sees everything, not just what is expected or a possibility, but every single thing right down to the last detail. So, given that knowledge, God's going to try to do everything He can to protect you. If there's certain things that you're trying to do and it isn't happening, just understand that God is seeing things that you're not. There's other things going on that are way beyond your horizon that you're not really able to see, you're not really able to grasp because of how limited we are as humans. But we need to learn to let go of whatever it is that you're expecting and just trust that you are in the best of hands. Just trust that everything's going to be good, everything's going to be okay, and you have nothing to fear or worry about. Because again, you're in the hands of someone that's so much more wiser, someone that's so much more powerful than you are. So if anything, that should give us some sense of comfort in knowing that actually we're good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in the hands of someone who knows me better than I know myself. I'm in the hands of someone that knows everything better than I ever could. So that's like the best thing to leave it up to, you know what I mean? So rather than just kind of leaving up to all of these random thoughts that you have in your head or just guessing, rest assured that you are in the best of hands and you will be taken care of. It's hard to see at the time, and we can have a lot of questions of why popping into our head, but you need to just learn to stop asking why and trust that everything that is happening in your life is happening the way it's supposed to. And at the end of the day, when you look back, you're going to be good. So have faith, trust the process, and learn to let go of whatever outcome that you are expecting, and just know that it probably wasn't right for you for some reason. And one day that reason might be revealed or it might not. But for sure, you will see things happening the way they should be, and you will see how other things will fall into place. We don't ever just get told no. There's always something that it's replaced with, something even better happens that we never imagined, or we're protected from something. So no matter what it is, no matter what you're feeling right now, just be so thankful. Be thankful and knowing that actually, like, there's clearly a reason why this didn't happen for me. And again, that in itself is a blessing. Just because it didn't happen the way you anticipated it to, it doesn't mean that it's not a good thing. So trust that God has got you, you're in good hands, and everything is going the way it should be. So you can just, I don't want to say sit back and relax, continue to work hard, continue to work on yourself, but trust God. Stop questioning why. Don't question Him, don't question His plan. You're in good hands. Just enjoy the ride, be grateful for every moment, and be patient. Because good things truly, truly happen to those who are patient. Because when you can just sit there in that space of like, you don't really know what's happening, but you somehow learn to just maneuver it, that can be the scariest thing for human beings. So if you can learn to exercise patience during those times, that's a whole different level of discipline. So Work on yourself, learn to be patient, and I promise you, things will get better, and eventually you'll naturally see why things happen the way they did.